Hello Pisces, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If Pisces is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Pisces, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And look at that, 6 of Swords. Very nice. This is very, very harmonious, very balanced energies, okay? We got to put that into some context before we can really talk about what this card means. This card could mean that you're going on a long journey, right? Well, let's see. Oh, hey, look at that. Okay. Oh, we've got a lot to do here. We've got the moon energy. This is the Pisces power card. We've got to ring the bell. This is the card that rules the sign of Pisces. This is your power card. So I like that we have this. This is very, very nice. Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one card that we select randomly. Oh dear. Okay. This one's going to go over here, and we'll put Mr. Ed right on top. Now, we did get a tower that flew out of there, which is, we have 2 tower cards now. I think that's okay. We'll deal with that. The mystery card is going to wait till the end, but to make this channel a little bit more interactive, I want to ask something of you, if you'd like to participate. If at any point during the reading you get an idea, or a feeling, or a sense of what that card is, leave a comment in the comment section. Okay. I'm trying to collectively raise our vibrations. Let's see if we can collectively tap into our intuition. Okay. And at the end of the reading, we'll have a moment of stillness where we can, we can come up with our answers if we want to participate. Okay. But first, let's look at what we have going on here. Well, no majors on the path of the dove. No major arcana. But we do have a lot of majors here on the path of the serpent. Major, 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 and then a doubling of this tower energy that came out too. Okay. We don't have any fire. We honestly don't have a lot of water. We got the Ace of Cups, which is probably all the water that we need. Okay. We see a lot of air. Oh gosh, there's a lot of air. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we see the earth energy here too. So I think that, first of all, I think we're going to be very surprised by something. And I think what's going on here, to be honest with you, as I just kind of survey these cards, I feel like we're having doubts about something, right? But what we're going to realize is that this is even better than we thought, right? We have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups, we've got the 6 of Swords, this is telling me that, yeah, maybe there's a long journey in your future. But I think what this is we're dealing with this air energy. We feel something so strongly in our hearts, but there's parts of our mind that doubt, that question, right? We have to deal with this internal dialogue. That's what we got to do. There's something that you want to do, something that you feel. You want to start this, the water and the earth. You want to start a new project, a new business, a new passion, a new career, a new spiritual practice. There's something that you feel drawn to in your heart and you want to start doing it. But our mind gets in the way sometimes. Yeah. Our mind gets, and it's just this feeling, this Not the feeling. The feeling is good. It's this thought process. It's this habit of thinking. This pessimism, it's this blockage in our mind that just says, well, we can't do it. I'm not really going to be that good at it. It feels nice. It seems like it'd be fun, but I would just be terrible at it. Blah, 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 blah. We all do that. I think right now that's feeling a little heavy for you, right? What we really need is our heart and mind to be together. That's what the Six of Swords is all about. This is about your mind being so balanced it is in tune with your heart. Heart and mind in the same place, right? And on this channel, I know this is going to be kind of complicated maybe, but on this channel I really love talking about fire and earth. We get that passion, we get that spirit, we get that inspiration, that ambition. We get that fire lit up in us and we want to manifest it. We want to go from fire to earth in one act of creation, right? It's our thinking and our feeling that sometimes get in the way of that, right? Usually we have to try to harmonize. We're not getting rid of our thinking. We're not getting rid of our feeling, right? We need the cups and we need the air, right? We need to be in balance. But our heart-mind can sometimes be in friction. So we're trying to balance the thinking and the feeling, the cups and the swords together. Well, I think the issue right now is really your air energy, your swords energy. That is having these kind of doubts. So what we're trying to do is balance them out, stabilize them, harmonize them with our heart, right? So we want these two to be together. And that way we can begin our process of, we can create what we want to create. We can take that first step. We can start doing this new work, this new thing, maybe it's a relationship, whatever it is. I think that's why we have the tower energies. And I think we need a double dose of tower. Right? I think we need a double dose. We have all of this air. So what I want to do, whenever we get this kind of air, whenever there's an issue with the swords, I like to pull out the language of flowers, affirmation card. So we're just going to give just a quick shuffle here. These are always very positive affirmations. And I want to see if we can maybe tap into something that is going to help you to harmonize all of these swords. There's just a lot of swords here. Okay. The tiger lily. Security. Choose the safe harbor for now. Choose the safe harbor for now. Is there an issue? Maybe this is what we're talking about. With all of this, okay, we're going to put that there because we got to deal with these kind of out of place swords cards. We're trying to get to this harmony. We're trying to get to the heart-mind balance, right? Because we feel strongly about starting this project, or this work, this life, whatever this is. These swords cards here, these are doubts and insecurities, memories of past failures, traumas, whatever is in our history that might be preventing us from doing this. So the tiger lily says security, choose the safe harbor for now. Maybe this should be a question mark. Is that what we would rather? Is that what this air energy is trying to tell us to do? To not take the risk, not invoke this fire energy, this tower energy to begin this new thing, but stay where it's safe. Right? Choose the safe harbor. Is this maybe the safe harbor here? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is in a safe place now, right? The figure's in a stable, seated position, looking back at the past, okay? And this is a card that understands everything that it's been through. So you know the difficult road that you've already had in life, which makes you really appreciate the security, the safe harbor that you have now. Whereas if you look to the future, see, we don't know if this figure's looking at the past or the future, right? It's both. It's maybe the turning point. It's taking everything that we know about the past, all of our difficulty, all the hardships, projecting it onto the future, And in your case, with this air energy, it's saying, I better stay put. If the future is anything like the past, I better stay put. Yeah. I think that's what's going on here. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Okay? I think that we want to choose the safe harbor. We want to go where we know we're going to be okay. Well, what if staying put, what if not doing this thing is really putting you in more danger than if you were to go forward? Maybe that is why we've got two towers. Maybe this tower card flew out when I was shuffling for the mystery card. Maybe this is saying, hey, don't forget, this tower is going to be here too. Maybe this isn't the safe harbor. Maybe this is the illusion of us being safer, right? And I'm not saying you're in any danger. I just mean the safer for you emotionally, energetically, the less risky. It's predictable. The Queen of Pentacles, we know where we've been. We know where we are. We're assuming the future is going to be a certain way. We assume that the future is going to be predictable. And maybe in a way it is, right? Maybe we can predict that the future is going to be okay because the present is okay. Yeah, the past was difficult, but we're okay now. Maybe the tower needs to be here too. Maybe we need to get out of this false sense of security and safety that we're in and take this risk and do this new thing. You feel it deeply in your core, in your spirit, with this Ace of Cups. You know that this could be the source of all of your happiness. It's time for you to shine like this. Just by looking at this card, you can kind of get a sense of how good that feels, right? This card is radiant, right? It's your time to shine. You can feel this. But our insecurities are trying to convince us that it's better to not try. But the tower is us getting out of this, well, false security. It's kind of like this prison that we built around ourselves. It's time to blow that one up and get this thing moving. So maybe this is the tower energy that we need to get out of our illusion here and get going and overcome some of these air energies, right? So the Three of Swords, we have this underneath the surface. Yeah, this is, these are memories. These are unconscious energies, archetypes, complexes, right? This is the anxieties, right? The memories of past traumas, the energies related to past challenges, difficulties, failures, sorrows, losses, whatever you want to say. And these are unconsciously influencing you, again, to stay put. Right? And we may not be aware that we are being held down by our past, by our complexes, by our history, by our unconscious energies. Yeah. And these are beneath the surface. These are memories and events and sorrows and struggles and losses that maybe we're not even consciously thinking of right now. See, they're beneath everything. And maybe this insecurity is really resting on these, that we need to deal with these, because these might be the source of, well, the 9 and the 7. Maybe the 9. Maybe we're doing more damage to our own soul and spirit, our self, our will, our happiness, by not dealing with the underlying air energy that is kind of holding us back. And it seems, if we're looking at it, like the Tiger Lily says, choose the safe harbor for now. Well, this does seem a lot safer than this. And maybe we have been choosing this for now. Maybe it's time to choose to deal with the air so that we can fulfill this Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. we can achieve this stabilized heart and mind. We can achieve a balanced and very harmonious kind of thought process if we deal with these. There's something holding us back. And I think in the future, beyond right now, see, we've chosen the safe harbor for now. But beyond right now, I think we're doing more harm than good by staying here. So we need to get out of this this sense of security and realize that the only way forward is to deal with this 9 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and get this harmony and get this stuff going, because this is going to be really, really nice. I think you're going to be very surprised by this. And if we don't do it, this is one potential future. This is us doing more damage to ourselves. I think by not fulfilling your true nature, you're doing yourself a disservice, the 9 of Swords. Moving over to the path of the Serpent here, we've got this star energy. And this, I think, is, well, to me, it's the source of this spiritual water. I think it's the discovery of your true purpose, your true meaning of your life. And I think that's why this water energy here feels so strong, is because it's coming from the stars, right? It's coming from the universe. It's coming from spirit, coming from source. That this is your true nature that we're talking about, what you're really meant to do. And I think you feel it that strongly. Right? This is in your general energy, this star. So this is something you're receiving, this influx of this starlight. But we also have to then express it outwardly. See, the energy's coming in through the top, but it's being poured out the other side. It's being received from above, but we need to express it horizontally, right? Out into the world, into our life. So you know that you have to allow this energy to flow through you. It's this air energy here, these swords, that are causing the blockage of this spiritual energy. Okay. Of course, we've got your power card here, the moon energy. The future is uncertain, yes. And when we look at things that way, it seems like this is pretty stable and secure, and this is rather unknown and risky, right? It's dark. We're in need of some illumination. And that, I think, is exactly what this Tower card, both of these Tower cards, are for. The Tower card kind of looks like you're carrying a bit of a torch, right? It looks like a flashlight, kind of. And I think that is you venturing into the future as your own light, as your own source of illumination. You are shining bright enough through your spirit that you're able to see the future. You're the light, right? And we see that light emerging into that, above the horizon. So the future isn't going to be so dark. As you're moving into it, you're illuminating it. This card also talks about being right on the brink of a very important change. And this, to me, is the confirmation that you are going to do this, and you are going to surprise yourself, that it is your time to manifest your spirit, your true purpose and meaning. It is your time. You have the power to do this. We ring the bell when we get the power card here. This is your power card. And incidentally, it's in the position of your environment. This is the position of the timing. It's time for you to activate your true nature to overcome this blockage, right? 7 of Swords represents the mental, intellectual, psychic blockage that's preventing you from manifesting what we've got here. So the only way through this is to activate your true nature and break through the blockage. Now, this, I think, is the result, right? This here, I think this little tower is us breaking through the blockage. The big tower. The big tower is your eye opening. You're seeing the truth. You are kind of amazed by what you see now. I think it's beyond your expectation. This is beyond belief. The truth that you see, when you finally get to this point and you open your eyes, the view is going to be out of this world. Right? You're seeing the truth, you're speaking the truth, you are living that energy. You're going to be very surprised by what you accomplish here. And now I'm very curious what you're being drawn to, what you're going to be doing. Right? If you're making a really big shift in your career, maybe you're just on a completely different life path, a big change of some kind. I think it's your time to shine. It's your time to perceive your own truth, speak your own truth, and live it. Live your own truth. But first we need that little tower, right? We need the little tower energy. I'm very excited for this. This is going to be really good. Let's look at the mystery card. Thank you, Mr. Ed, for your help here. This is the point in the reading where, I'm going to try to put everything back where it was. This is the point in the reading where I'm going to ask you to pause the video. If you want to play along, you don't have to. Pause the video and try to connect with these images, with these energies, and let's see if we can collectively raise our vibrations. Let's see if we can tap into our intuition and discover this mystery card. What is this card? Go ahead and pause the video if you like. I'm going to have a sip of I'm drinking lemon water today. I'm going to see if I can tap into that energy. I would like to see, I'd like to see maybe a 9 or a 10 of Pentacles, to show that what we are manifesting, that when we do begin this work on the physical plane, that it's going to be just, a great success, right? It's going to be tremendous. So a 9 or a 10 of Pentacles would be good. Maybe we could do the same thing with the water energy and have a 9 or a 10 of Cups. I think that would be very good. Let's see. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So this is maybe even better. Maybe this is taking both of these aces and expanding on them infinitely, right? Not only the physical success, but the spiritual, emotional, the deeper meaning, right? The satisfaction is going to be just out of this world amazing, right? The Wheel of Fortune is also the cosmic timepiece, right? It's Spirit's wristwatch, if you will. This means that it's time. This is your time to shine. It's your time to break through whatever these towers are that are holding you back, right? And manifest this deepest spiritual desire of yours. It's time. This is the green light. This is the sign that says go. This is the confirmation card, right? I think we're going to be really surprised by what you accomplish and probably how quickly things really start to take off, but we have to have that little tower. We've got to have the little tower first before we have that big, big tower, that big major breakthrough. You need to get out of this, I think it's a false sense of security right now. We're staying where it's comfortable. Tiger Lily says that's a good idea for now. Maybe now is past. Maybe it's time to go beyond now, I'm very excited for you. We're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, click either above or below in the video description. New Pisces readings come out every Monday and Thursday at 6 a.m. Chicago time. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And I want to thank you for watching this video all the way through until the end. That really does make the algorithm happy, and that in turn is good for the channel. Okay, and I appreciate that. I want to thank you for being here, and thank you so much for being the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot.